What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching some raid gameplay. I'm using the M82. This sniper rifle is just not good at all. I'm also using the type in Nuketown on the second gameplay, so hopefully you enjoy the gameplays. Both of them, I die, I think a total of 11 times in 2 games, so I think I get like 23 and 6 and 18 and 5, so, pretty good gameplays overall, decent KDs. I'm a little campy, but, I'm using pretty bad weapons, let's be honest here. In this day and age of skill-based matchmaking in every single lobby, you can't really get away with using these kinds of guns and expecting to do well, unless you kind of play like a cheeseball, which I fully admit I am doing that in these gameplays. I'm not saying these gameplays are, I'm drop shotting with the M82 and I'm just tearing it up, going for like a merciless medal or something. No, I'm not doing that. I'm going for camos. As you guys know, if you've been a subscriber on this channel, I'm going for camos in Cold War. I feel like if you go for actual, score/kill streaks, you're just going to end up in frustration because these lobbies are unnecessarily sweaty. And for that reason, unnecessarily, there's no reward at the end of the day. You're playing in these sweatfests, these skill-based matchmaking lobbies for no reward. You're not getting a medal. You're not getting double XP. You're not getting a rank. You're getting absolute zilch except for maybe a headache. So that's all I wanted to say about the gameplay. Obviously, you can tell I'm going to be talking about skill-based matchmaking and kind of what the community has been thinking/feeling recently. And I've been playing Cold War 2, admittedly not as much as I used to play. However, if you guys see my Twitter, I'm probably going to show this picture right now on screen or something. Maybe not right now, but at some point, I am level 200. I'm over 200 at this point. So I play this game a lot. Okay, I think I'm higher than a majority of people who play this game. And right now, if you guys didn't know, the consensus is that Cold War skill-based matchmaking is reduced/lowered/tuned down, whatever you want to call it. It's just not as strong as it is because people are seeing easier opponents, levels that are nowhere near as high as they're used to seeing, people who are not prestige, stuff like that. People have been tweeting me actually, and they're like, oh yeah, like I'm in a lobby with like level like 10s and stuff like that. It's insane. So that's, good for you guys. But me personally, I'm just gonna have to admit it. I have not felt this. I feel like the matchmaking is still the exact same in my playtime, in my experience. And like I said, I've been playing a ton. I've not been playing a ton, but in my playtime, it has not changed. I will get a good lobby. I will get a few bad lobbies, and I will still see a lot of sweats. The main change that a lot of people are noticing is that several lobbies, like back to back, after they do well, they're still doing well, meaning they're still being placed in like newbie lobbies or lower caliber player lobbies. And that's, good for you guys. But I just have to say, I'm not feeling it. I feel like it's 1 or 2 games at the most, and then it's back to sweat. Me personally, I'm not feeling the same lobbies as you are. I'm not feeling, where you can go 50 and 5, 25 and 0, like in a game. Like I'm not feeling it. You know what I mean? I'm still not dropping streaks and stuff like that. You can say maybe that's just me not being a good player, but at the same time, skill-based matchmaking not being would mean that everybody would appear to be a good player, or like everybody who's decent would appear to be a good player. Like the gameplay I posted on the Tony Flame video where I went 45 and 7. If you haven't seen that video, I definitely suggest you check it out. But if you have not seen that, it's definitely worth watching because I drop a chopper gunner in this game. Me, TheDynaMight, dropping a chopper gunner in this game is pretty unheard of. I'm not a great COD player, especially on PC. Like I say this in, several one of my videos. I'm not a great COD player. I have nothing to prove. I'm going for camos and I just want to flex on Warzone peasants. Like that's the main thing of why I want to play this game. I'm not playing to get, a chopper gunner or something. Like you notice my streaks in this gameplay and in most gameplays, the highest thing I run is armor because I'm going for camos. I'm trying to stay alive for bloodthirsties, for things like that. I'm not trying to, go for a chopper gunner. It's not necessarily fun for me, at least until I get camos. Maybe then it'll be fun. Personally, I feel like I'm just out of touch with the community these days because I'm not feeling the same skill-based matchmaking. I've seen a lot of, YouTubers make videos now. Average Old Gaming, J-Bo in Demand, blametruth. Just a lot of people have been, talking about it on Twitter and stuff like that. And I can't agree. I'm going to flash the picture now, actually. You're going to see there's a guy who's level 408 on my team. Keep in mind, I'm 200 and I play this game a lot. I cannot imagine how much this dude has played to be 408. Like, oh my God, this guy probably has not slept. Like how can you be 408 this, like into the game this fast? I don't even understand. I don't even know when this video is going up, but even if I put this video up like a week later than when I record it, that would still be a super high level. Like it's insane. All right. Like he's on my team. Like, I can't get mad at about that. But the fact that someone can be this high level that fast into this season is shocking, alarming, and definitely needs some hygiene check because there is no way you should be that high level. I play this game a lot. I'm 200. this guy is double my level and I play this game a lot. I don't know what to say. Okay, I don't know what to say. If I'm in lobbies with people like this, regardless if he's on my team or not, it proves that skill-based matchmaking is not quote-unquote gone. And, I know this one game sample size is probably not enough to convince you, but like I said, my personal experience, this is just what I've been experiencing. I haven't seen many noobs, even if they're lower level, even if they're higher level, they're not newbie players. I just don't face people who are just quote unquote terrible. I have noticed something though, and I will share this. Matchmaking for certain playlists feels very long, and I don't know why that is. So I do think it could be something with the matchmaking has changed. For instance, hardcore face-off and hardcore free-for-all, for me personally, I know those aren't very popular game modes, but again, I'm going for camo, so I'm doing whatever it takes to stay alive or get point blanks, which by the way, point blanks is very easy to do in those game modes. But if you haven't tried those, try searching in those games and see how long it takes you to find a lobby, because I think I'm a pretty average KD player. I've got a 1.0, 1.1, something like that KD, so it's pretty average. It should be pretty easy to find people to match me with. And unfortunately, it takes quite a while to launch me into a game with, relevant people. Sometimes I get complete noobs. Sometimes I get people who are way better than me. And it makes me feel like people aren't playing this game mode. And if they are, I don't really know why I'm not matching with them. Something's tweaked with the matchmaking. I will probably admit to that, or maybe not admit, but if you told me something's changed, I would believe you. But for me personally, I don't think skill-based matchmaking has been lowered. I am curious as to know what your guys' opinions on it are. I don't normally ask this early into the video, but I am curious because a lot of people make videos on it. A lot of people have been tweeting about it, and I just feel like I'm on the other side of the fence here. I'm not feeling it, and I want to know if I'm the only one, or if it's a majority of people who are like me and not feeling it. Because on each person's video, sometimes they'll be I'm reading people's comments, right? And people are like, oh yeah, it's not just you. I'm feeling easier lobbies too. Sometimes people will be like me and they'll be like, yeah, I'm not seeing anything easier. It's still the same sweat-based matchmaking as it always has been. One possible reason why people are kind of jumping to this conclusion is because of Tony Flame's tweet where he talked about Christmas noobs on Christmas Day, making those people feel like that something has changed, something is tweaked in the matchmaking system, which again, I don't believe personally, but if this was changed, I don't think Tony Flame would tweet about it. You know what I mean? I don't think he'd be this cryptic about it. I think people are looking for some kind of answer as to why they're facing easier opponents. Again, it could be the influx of Christmas noobs. I'm sure there's a lot of people who got this game for Christmas who are on the fence about it or whatever. There's probably a bunch of new players. But sadly, COD is in a state where matchmaking and, people who are good at this game are going to outnumber people at this point. As far as matchmaking goes, you're not going to see people who are just trash at the game if you're a decent player. It's not going to happen because of SBMM. And as you guys know, my thoughts on it, I don't think it should be in casual modes. It doesn't make sense to sweat for no reason, sweating for a dub or something in a public match means absolutely nothing at the end of the day. Nobody cares about win-loss. Nobody cares about KD. It's all just a show because of how matchmaking is. If everyone played different people the entire time, everyone's KD would be completely different from what it is right now. But no, we're playing pretty much clones of ourselves, pretty much people who are just as good, if not better than us. So it doesn't really prove anything at the end of the day. It doesn't show us anything. And that's obviously the tragedy of Call of Duty right now. Nero Cinema has made tons of videos on how casual Call of Duty is dead. I'm considering making a video similar to that. Thing is, before I make that video, I want to be able to kind of add something new to the conversation. I don't want to just reiterate stuff. Hopefully that's why you guys subscribe to my channel, is because I talk about different stuff. I talk about stuff that people may not have heard about, or stuff that goes against the quote-unquote mob. So yeah, hopefully that's why you guys subscribe to me. That's why you guys watch me. Hopefully you understand. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's pretty much going to do it for the video. I should be on Nuketown at this point. Hopefully you guys watch the end of the gameplay. I know I end the commentaries a little short, but I don't want to cut off the gameplay just in case you guys are curious about watching the ending or whatever. So I just kind of leave that up, but that's going to do it for the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Okay, that stuff is really helping me out. You guys have actually, recommended the video or whatever a lot recently. My Tony Flame video went off. That was crazy. So thank you so much for that. But yeah, that's pretty much going to do it. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitch if you haven't already. Join the Discord if you want, down in the description down below. All those links are down there. And make sure to have a good day. Hope you have a happy holiday season. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace out.